Okay, in this week's video, what we're going to be talking about is we left Palmer and the State Fair area, came back over to Glen Allen, and then we drove up the Richardson Highway. And we did that for a couple of reasons. One is, this is a scenic drive. This cutoff is not. And this follows the Alaska pipeline, and so we kind of wanted to do that as well. We had an amazing overnight stop along in here. We came back up to right along in here, which is Shaw Pond, and then we started our, actually started heading south here. So those are the roads we're going to be talking about, the cities we're going to be talking about, and heading out of the main portion of Alaska. Hi, and welcome
to Two Tired Teachers.
We are officially heading south. We're still in Alaska, and we wanted to pull over here.
We'll still be in Alaska for a bit.
We wanted to pull over here because this is
the first place we stopped overnight in Alaska.
This was our first night in Alaska, and I'm pretty sure that I know there was no yellow on the tree back here, and I don't think the snow was quite as low as it is right now, but hey, it's August, so
of course it's autumn.
But before we started heading south, when we left Palmer and the State Fair area, we drove up the Richardson Highway.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. Had amazing place there. Why we disperse? This is a glacier right here, and our 360 view for the night or two. This is the Richardson Highway. Glen Allen is this way, Delta Junction is this way, and we really didn't have a great destination in mind for tonight, so when we got here, we decided to spend the night because this is our view. Yes, that is a glacier right outside our door. The thing is, we're going to have to put up with this highway noise all night. And so I'm saying this because sometimes when you read reviews of dispersed places, they'll say, well, it's just off the highway, or you can't hear traffic on the highway. Folks, it is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is our highway noise. Now, granted, this is kind of a remote section, but we have stayed in a number of dispersed places on a number of different highways, and you may get a car by every 30 minutes or so, but it's not like downtown Dallas or something, okay? So when they talk about highway noise, bear in mind, if you are in a remote area of Alaska, this may be the noise that they're talking about. Okay, as I think of what my favorite parts of Alaska are, I told Marlena the other day, they're in between.
Yes.
In between the cities or the destinations as such, we have had some amazing places that we've camped, and this is one of them. Folks, I'm going to show you our view. We're just sitting here enjoying this river, watching the fish. There are some salmon out here. I haven't had any luck with them, but watching them swim and enjoying the autumn colors here in August.
Yes.
Our favorite places have been
in between.
We are just north of Glen Allen. We've started the Richardson Highway going up to Delta Junction, and that's what this little video is going to be about. And we're going to spend most of it in between. So, as we said, the Richardson Highway is a scenic drive.
It is full of snow-covered mountains and glaciers.
And it's a little bit smaller highway than some of the small highways in Alaska, but it really is a 360 view. This is out of the side mirror looking back, and this is what you're seeing pretty much all the way around. And folks, we had watched a lot of videos about RVers who'd come to Alaska, before we decided to come. And there is nothing that can give you any perspective on how vast this it is.
No.
And the varied colors.
Looking at it, everything around you is massive. It is.
And
It's incredible.
Yeah, and once again, you can't really tell the yellows there. This is another glacier. But the fall colors starting in August was something we just weren't
We used to know very well.
weren't ready for. And the windshield's either going to have raindrops on it or bugs. And I'm sorry, but that's just kind of the way it is. But even the clouds, the low-hanging clouds, the drive is spectacular. And the pipeline.
Yes.
The Richardson Highway really parallels the pipeline for quite a way. And you get some really spectacular views of this amazing modern marvel. There is a modern marvel.
Part of the reason, possibly, that we two Texans are so interested in it is the natural resource.
But there is an interpretive center here as well. There's a pull-off where you can get off and actually get some more information about the pipeline. We did the Richardson Highway in 2 sections. We went down to Valdez first and came back, and then went to State Fair, and then came back over to Glen Allen, and then drove up to Delta Junction. That is the Richardson Highway. And folks, the whole thing is certainly worth the drive.
Yes.
Once again, just stunning, breathtaking views. And I got to tell you, the night that we spent at the glacier was
cold.
It was cold. But we went back up to Shaw Pond, and I had heard a helicopter land one morning.
I thought that was somebody under it.
And he had said he was coming to pick up, sorry about the little skirmish there between the pets, but he was coming to pick up some equipment. And so then when we heard him coming back, folks, we're just dispersed camping. We went out there unashamedly and watched as he lowered this thing. Don't know what it is, but it was really heavy, because when the guy that went with him got ready to load it on a truck, it took a little bit for them to get it loaded. But I got to tell you, once again, the drive, the scenery.
Yes.
We've been here 6 weeks at this point, and it doesn't get old.
No.
We are now heading to Tok, and actually once we get to Tok, heading on until we get to Whitehorse in the Yukon.
Yeah.
That's the section of the Alcan that we hadn't been on.
So we'll drive it.
And so that will officially complete the Alcan. And then we'll have a different video about the Cassier Highway.